back to DS Outdoors. As you can see behind me, I got my full collection of Tidewe hunting blinds. Each one's unique in its own way, and I'm about to show you why. I've been using Tidewe hunting blinds for over a year now, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to give you my honest opinion on the Tidewe see-through hunting blinds. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the all-new Tidewe see-through hunting blind. Starting with my favorite and most used, I've used it for deer and turkey hunting. I really like the pattern on this one. I like this pattern more than I like the veal pattern. And this blind is completely see-through on 3 panels. Really nice zipper door here as well. I like this rather than magnetic or bungee cords. Let's take you on inside. Here we are inside of the blind. You can see out of it on 3 of the panels. A little back window for you as well to see out of. That's just on bungees. Door completely zips, which I really like. These are hub style blinds, and that allows them to collapse easily as well. Silent gliding windows, you gotta really like those. The bottom one always goes over the top on all of these blinds to ensure that all the rain, snow, sleet drips down the side. Did run into some problems with these little holes. Don't know what those are all about. A little bit of moisture came in through those. So yeah, guys, this is my favorite, all the blinds. Plenty of room in here. I've had multiple people at once. Never felt crowded, could fit all of our gear. Now let's take you inside the next one. Here we go on the next one. Here you can see it's a different color. It's more of like a wooded. This is what they call their veal camo. First thing you'll notice here is this isn't fully closed. So you got little magnets right here. And then you also have this buckle on the inside. So this is reason number 1 why this isn't my favorite. This is actually probably the bottom on my list, and that's just one of the reasons I'll show you. The magnets don't always reach, and that was quite annoying. Windy day like today, that's gonna be flapping and you're not fully covered. A good thing is you can still shoot out of it. And here's my second reason it's not my favorite. Only see-through from the top on 2 panels. I like to have the view down here, and then these windows are different up front. These are nice how they slide down for you. You can just open up a little bit if you want. Otherwise you can open up the whole thing here. I don't personally hunt with a bow. It's just something I've never gotten into. I've never had a bow, so maybe I'm just not the ideal target for this one, but maybe this is something you're interested in. Everyone's got their own taste. And now we'll get out of here. And we're gonna skip him for now. He's the brand new guy. We're heading over here to the combined one. These were the very first blinds I ever got from Tidewe. As you can see, it's in that veal color that the previous one is in, that I just showed you. There's nothing wrong with the color. I prefer the camo pattern a little bit more. Obviously, it can be used in different situations depending on what your surroundings look like. So let's take you on inside. Nice zipper door again. No magnets involved here. And look how roomy that is. As you can see, this one's huge. I would say you can probably comfortably fit up to 5 people in here, all with your back to the black wall, looking forward. Put everyone's gear in front of them. 6 might be pushing it, 7's gonna be pushing it. This isn't my need for it, but I could see this being perfect for if you have children, or maybe even a disability if you need to. You can easily fit a wheelchair in here. If you couldn't tell, this is just 2 blinds, and it's made specifically for a panel to come off each of them. And then you just zipper it together. It makes one huge hunting blind. As you can see, it's just an extended one. It's basically the same exact blind as the very first one I showed you. It has the 270-degree full view. You just attach the 2, and then the 2 black backs go on one another. And then I'll show you one other cool thing that you can do with the 2 panels is zip off. So now with the 2 panels that we took off the extended blind, we zippered them up, a stake in the base, and a base, and then we just have the tie outs to 2 other stakes. And now, guys, you have just a 2-panel screen that you can hide behind. You can stay put and just hunt like this. Otherwise, what I've seen people do is if you don't have all the tie outs and stakes in, you can run and gun turkeys with just these 2 panels. You got options whether you want to stay put, whether you want to be enclosed, whether you just want 2 panels and run and gun. The choice is yours, folks. Now let's dive in. Brand new hunting blind from Tidewe. Now, if you guys couldn't tell already, It's huge. It's a whole 14 inches taller than the previous blinds. I'm 6'1" for reference, and this thing's hovering over me. When I go inside, you guys will be able to see that it's no joke. I can stand up in the middle of this thing. Let's hop in. Another thing I'd like to point out, it's that same camo pattern as my favorite blind too. But man, once we got up close to these, I mean, look how much bigger that is. Another really cool feature. There's a zipper there, but they're hidden now. All the zippers are hidden on these. You have a flap up top, flap down below. Zippers right at the base here. Zip that thing up. That wasn't too loud. Could definitely be quieter. Just sound like a regular zipper, I'd say. And then we have that full view. So on the inside, you also have the zip option for this. You can zip it up. We saw what noise that caused. So what they have actually is these clips now. And you can easily clip these up. So if you're hunting and want to peek out of it, see how quiet that was compared to a zipper, how easy that was? You can peek out of it. I like that. That's a nice little touch right there. And then that back wall, not see-through, but you do have the option to still shoot out. Clips right there for that. Windows, silent windows still. These ones are a little bit bigger, but they're at height where if you want to sit down, you can. If you want to stand up and shoot and full draw your bow, otherwise put your rifle on the shoulder, you can easily do that standing up. These blinds are pretty durable. I haven't had any rips or scuffs in them yet. The material quality is good in them too. And I love the ability to collapse them. Really lightweight to bring in and out of the woods with you. And though I've never had issues with the durability of the blind itself, the bags that they came in is where I was running into issues. On this one, you can see the strap just completely came off. So you can't even sling it over the shoulder anymore. So that wasn't ideal. And you can see on this one, I also had a rip in the bag. I take pretty good care of my stuff, but at the end of the day, I want stuff. It's not gonna rip and break. I push my stuff to the limit, and I think a lot of people do, and just being able to have it last for many, many years. I like to see the quality of the bags get better. They must have been hearing some of that feedback from people, because here's the brand new bag. You can see it's a totally different material. Not like this, where it's actually, this is actually a little bit louder too, but it's just not the best fabric. Whereas this, you can just tell it's much higher quality. The zippers are nice. They still have that padded bottom. I'm gonna watch these seams, and then instead of just having one strap like the other ones, you got two straps on this one so you can wear it like a backpack. Really cool feature. They must have really heard people and they answered that, and now I really have no complaints with these Tidewe hunting blinds. The biggest question I get asked about these blinds are, do you get wet and do you get cold? A lot of people think these are just a lot of little holes. In a sense they are, but they're really just a thinner fabric. So I'm in here on a really windy day and I'm not catching any of that, and I don't think the mic's picking up as much either in here. I've been in these blinds in extreme heat, extreme cold. I've been in it when the sun's shining. I've been rain, sleet, snow. I've been in it all, and it's always kept me pretty warm. It traps heat pretty well. You could obviously bring a little heater in here if you really wanted to. These things are really durable, and I always recommend them. I've had friends and family hunt with them, and I've only had good feedback from people, and I've had people be successful in these, and yeah, I couldn't recommend them enough. And ladies and gentlemen, that's my honest opinion about these Tidewe hunting blinds. For more information on where to find these, use the link down in my description. And if you're looking to purchase and want to save a little bit of money, use code DS18 to save yourself 18%. Now that's it for the video. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I better get back to hunting. We'll see you next time. We got all the blinds packed up now. It took me around 20 minutes to take down all 5 blinds. It gets easier every time you do it, and you figure out which order to do things in. So it's not rocket science, but you might struggle at first. It gets easier.